It's great to be back at OTC. It's a phenomenal show. It being America, it's incredibly well produced, very efficiently run. It being America, it's a great big event, of course. It's great to catch up with a number of people that perhaps you don't get time to see back home. The technologies here on display are phenomenal. Some of the stands at the show are just amazing. I mean, really impressive. And the new technologies that are on display as well are quite awe-inspiring. The Press Journal's been a contributor for 40 years to this show, so it's very important that we continue our connection with it. It seems this year that it's probably bigger than I've seen it before, and it just gets bigger and better. Well, we're covering every element of the sector, but I suppose one of the big conversations is about exploring the last elements of some of the oil in the reservoirs that perhaps have been more difficult to get to in the past, and just trying to eke out as much of it as they possibly can. So that's been a big topic of conversation. Of course, at the back of everybody's minds is the independence referendum next year. Scotland has an independence referendum in 2014, of course, so that's always at the back of people's minds. There's a big conversation going on amongst the Scottish contingent and the UK contingent as well. What's really interesting is that there are a number of stands that, are phenomenal. Massive. The money that must go into them in terms of investment is incredible. There seem to be more Scottish delegates here than ever before. It seems to have grown exponentially since 1973, when the first brave Scots made their way over to Texas. And I think people see the real value of being here in person. A lot of business gets done here. A lot of seeds sown for future business as well. I think it's only going to get bigger and bigger, the Scottish contingent, because they understand the need for a sort of global approach as well as a local approach. We're not just talking about the North Sea continental shelf anymore, we're looking at a global environment. People are expanding all the time, and they know there's good business to be made out there.